Hello, guys, and welcome to our final speech. Today, I want to talk about homosexuality. First, because my stepbrother is gay, and I did want to try to learn a little bit about this new word. Second of all, because I want to find an answer about why people are so threatened by homosexuality. I found a lot of response. I found a lot of info in the internet. I found out that it's not about gay people. It's about people. It's about people that are towards gay people, because some people think that gay people are animal lectors, and it's not all about that, because gay people are son daughters. They're basically like us. They're doctors, they're politicians, they musician. There are a lot of that. And I didn't want to find an answer because in the Greek culture, as you know, I did classical studies, so basically I did every day, every single moment of my life. So basically, homosexuality, especially in the Greek culture, it wasn't a crime against nature because, for example, in symposium, which is this place where rich people are standing in this kind of sofa, drinking wine, eating grape, and they're next to this young guy. They actually are there for learn about being rich, learn about being, I don't know, something really important with politics. So I think that a huge mess right now that, we live in a world where gay marriage is approved impartial, but if you think about a gay couple, a lesbian couple, wherever it is, they want to adopt their own child and they can't, then why is that? Who am I to say no about this couple? They want to have a baby, they want to adopt a baby. There are a lot of orphanage in this life. There are tons of kids. And there is this couple, they really want to have a baby, they really have an amazing life, they're rich, I don't know, wherever, they have a beautiful house, they can have a lot of love to give to them babies. And the state preferred to let this baby in this orphanage without a family instead of giving to a gay couple. Where is that? Why people need to be so mean about that in 2020? So there are tons of questions. Because, if gay is considered a crime, a sign, then why homosexuality is in God's creation? For example, this is a question that I want to tell it to you guys. If a kids, wherever 9, 10 years old or even bigger, have homosexuality tendencies and tell you, well, I might be, gay, I might be lesbian, then before he even know what sex is all about, then what will be your answer? What will be your, things, And I did realize that there was a song, a typical song about Macklemore, I think, called it Same Love, that this song, it was a pro-gay marriage in the United States. And it was about a gay people that really want to deal with their sexuality, because a lot of people deal with sexuality. A lot of people have no parents with themselves, because parents nowadays think that homosexuality is still a crime. And my question is not about that. Is if you were gay, hypothetically, and your parents didn't want to accept that, then what will be your vision about that? You will be mad at them, or you will be more like mad at yourself because you're gay, you're lesbian, so you consider yourself as wrong people because your dad or your mom says so. And I deal with that because my stepbrother recently came out to my dad, to my stepmom, and they were totally open-minded. They're really amazing parents, and I really want to try to learn more about parenting stuff and why they're still in 2020, even, a lot of years ago, why people don't accept their son as their be. And, there is no proper question, because you can be open, you can be an open person, but if you don't accept your son or your kids or wherever a person of your family, then you're not really that open that you think you are. And my question, it was more like, what about God? If the Bible say that a man and a guy, like a man and a woman should be together, then why homosexuality exists? Why is that? You know, there are a lot of scientists, a lot of people that actually talk about, like, they think that, you know, homosexuality, it was more sane than other stuff, that it was something, some of brain damage that a mother during his pregnancy had, you know, she herself or something like that. Some psychologists in the 19th century, in the 20th century, really think that homosexuality was more like an illness, you know, a mental illness. For example, Freud, or wherever you want to be. And so I just decided to arrive at this topic because there are a lot of hate in this world. A lot of hate that is not necessarily, you know, we don't need that. Like, we could be the best person ever, but if we don't accept each other together, then we will be always the worst. So I want to think about, if I were a lesbian, or wherever I'm straight, but if I were a lesbian and my parent didn't want to accept me, or I was at work, for example, I was having like my, you know, my, how do I call it? You know, I was there to find a new job, and my employer said, well, you can do like this job because you're homosexual or whatever. Then did I hate myself for being homosexual, or did I think, well, that man is a dickhead, I'm sorry, and I can work with him because you know, I do need that for my life, because my life is incredible, amazing, and I don't need those negative vibes in my life. Like, if my mom accept me, like my parents accept me, and my boss don't want it, then it's their loss, you know. That's my answer for everything, for the hate, for everything, you know. Just people get ridiculously asshole about these topics, and I think that this world needs a lot of peaceful person. It needs a lot of smiles. We don't need sadness. We're having a crucial lifestyle now. We're having a bad moment. We're getting stronger than ever. Then I didn't want to say the people that always say homosexuality is crime, they say to their kids, well, you're not my son anymore, that after this quarantine, why don't you go hug your son, your kid? Why don't you go to that kid that you refused to give his job and say, I'm sorry, I was a dickhead, you're totally perfect for this job, everything is fine. I didn't want to learn about a peacefully word. I want to tell my kids in future that we were having a crucial moment, but we pick up more strong than ever. I want that. And not because I'm selfish, because everyone is selfish a little bit, but because everyone needs a little bit of rest. They need it, they're a loving person, they need this type of works, they need all of this. And I know that life is really hard, that sometimes it gets really strong and you can really barely make up the day, but if we learn to love each other, if we're together, no matter if you're straight, no matter if you're bisexual, no matter if you're gay, wherever, transsexual, we're together in one word. We can adopt, there are a lot of kids, we can do everything. It will be a better world if you think about it, because I think that this is the question. We want to make a better world, but if we don't accept each other, then we couldn't make it. Anyway. This was my final speeches, and I'm sorry. Like, I didn't want to hug all you guys. I miss you so much, and I mean it. I didn't want to nail it, and I didn't want to hug you again soon. So we're going to get stronger, and I send you all the best hugs ever, and hope you're safe at home. Hope you're having, even in those bad moments, a great, days or wherever, night, wherever you are. Love you guys. Bye.